Գնացինք, լավ ինչ ասեմ։ Քեցինք բրատ։ Այս ինչ թիմորա դել։ Սենց։ Սենց, արի։ Միացիլ այդ աղա։ Արիշտ է։ Բարատ է միացի մորթիր։ Մորթիր արա, մորթիր։ Այ քեզ բան։
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't feel ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Carvajal. And back to the keeper they go. Grimaldo. That's Guti. Guti making good progress. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well measured. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the
Ora
key element is
Kochmara.
always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rashford. Now it's Kane. Pressure coming in from all directions. And it's O'Reilly. And that's gone loose. That'll be a throw. Rashford finding himself in space. Oh, super ball.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a lovely pass. Great chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's picked out the run. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well,
he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cross into the box. Bellingham. Now it's Kane.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's clever. Ramsdale clears it away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Laporte cuts it out. Pedri. And he's let fly. Bellingham. Nicely spread. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that's a goal kick. Spain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Deftly away. And it's Guti. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. 5 minutes till the break. Can he get it through? And a chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Gerrard really looked so good there, didn't he, making his run? Did he rush the finish a bit? Perhaps.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard. That's a good ball. Shot, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feel.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow
Shots
even
of
wider in
Interrala.
this second half.
And now, I'd just like
So
to
that was the
read out
first
our
half,
fan
and we will be
comments
back
celebrating
with the
their
second half
birthdays
shortly.
today.
So we're off again. 45 minutes to change their fate. He's shifting through the gears here. Impressive jump. And there's a goal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Raul. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here.
What a Falklands'ta.
Tries a shot.
Falklands'ta yaptı.
And no mistake. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's Raul. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Palmer. Spain needing a change of fortune here. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well seen. Saw that coming. David Villa! Against the crossbar. Carvajal. O'Reilly did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no
Very good
chance
defending.
to get on the turn.
Oh, he's goal side. Flings in. Oh, shooting chance!
Lagani.
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Spain are looking to go forward now. Laporte. And it's Gerrard. Kane. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good effort! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
David Villa has it out wide and in space. Palmer engages and forces him off the ball. Gerrard spots it and intercepts.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Laporte. Pedri. Rodri. Carvajal. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Guti, and he's being shifted off it. And this is Kane. Now, can they get him away? This looks It's Rashford! It's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
That's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitution for England, number 20.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Palmer.
Things
Number
looking so
13,
easy, almost too easy here.
Coming on the field, number 15.
And he's forced to go back.
Number 8.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Number 47.
Kubasi.
Phil Foden.
Grimaldo. It's Pedri. Grimaldo. Rodri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gordon. And here's the chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Guti. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
And we have our very first corner. Gattuso is there to clear. Very nicely done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Italy are looking to go forward now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. David Villa. Can he finish? Sensational from David Villa!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Oyarzabal really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Oyarzabal. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. De Rossi has given away a free kick. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Oi.
Grimaldo. Spain very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nesta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Roberto Baggio. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Yeah.
Roberto Baggio. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions.
Wat 'n kak
We'll have to
gemaak.
see out the rest of the game with
Hey,
10
bud.
men. was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Guti. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. It'll be a throw-in.
Mike has done it.
Now he's got space here. And he's chosen to go back. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Roberto Baggio. Baggio will not want to lose. He's having a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ora te matti ara è sopra ora. Mike has done. Wow, yara.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Del Piero. Laporte with the slide tackle there. Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Guti. Now, can they get him away? Francesco Esposito drives it in. Oh, important interception. Grimaldo. And Carvajal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Kubasi. And it's Guti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, easy pickings there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Brilliant save from Buffon! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Guti. Here's a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going across goal. Oh, great leap! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Guti. And he's being shifted off it.
Esposito really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Roberto! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Esposito. Roberto Baggio. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch. Of course, since the sending off.
Spain just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Del Piero, ready to try one. Del Piero! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Oh no, what has happened here? And Del Piero! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there.
This does not look good. Carvajal. And it's Grimaldo. Has a look up and drives it forward. It's Pedri. Grimaldo. Cross needs... He leaps for it! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Spain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. 60 minutes played. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Baggio. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. And this is Roberto Baggio.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Driven in. He's rising!
Get up it. Get up it, brother.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart
Get up it.
Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that's it.
Միատը փորձենք
That's
ու
it for
մտնենք
tonight's
բան
match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.
What չի։ Ատը դնենք ասկի Ֆրանսիա։ Պորտուգալ է լավ։ Օրես ինչ կժանոցը։ Օր ինչ Ռանոս մանոս արագացել։ Գնաց։ Գնաց։
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? Great chance! Vitinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ay Vitinha. Ale ty špásy stali.
Nakatomo. Strokes it back. Tries to pass it through. Ruben Diaz calmly anticipates. Nicely weighted ball. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ale meni խիագալի արա, ես խիագալի ախպեր։
Oh, that is having
Ay
a shot!
քեզ բան արա։
Goal! Japan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Nakamura. Quarter of an hour played. And he plays good effort from distance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nakamura. Vitinha proves just a little bit too strong. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Played into the box. Portugal with the corner, there first. It's a corner, gets it away. And it's Cancelo. And he's managed to get free. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Takes aim. Pedro Neto! Oh, split second significant reaction.
Pedro Neto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Honda. Honda was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Ruben Neves. And it's Vitinha. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Hasebe venturing down the left. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo has it in a wide position. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nagatomo. It's played through for him.
Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Neto. In comes the corner. Portugal have their third corner. Japan are looking to go forward now. Ruben Dias with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Itakura. Nagatomo. It's a good-looking delivery. In he goes again! And that's a tidy finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Japan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Foot in. Kamada. Nicely aimed pass. That looks a good ball through. And Honda! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
João Cancelo. Vitinha. And that is a little undercooked.
Karşı taraf.
Ito is looking to influence the game from out wide. He has found the way through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Bak Kezban.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oyuncular.
Oh, it's a vicious effort. And he's gone long. Rafael Leao chasing after it. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Görüldü abi ara.
Oh, well measured.
It's kan passans ne ara. İyi.
And the ball is out of play. It's a quick ball upfield. Endo. He's a sharp little ball here. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. Ruben Neves.
Şimdi karınmak.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And there's Green. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There will be a throw-in. That's been cut out. Well played. He is through here. Mendes. Decent chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Portugal get their fourth corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Can he get away here? Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Neto. Plays it across. And that's a sharp finish. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Japan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Shot and goal! And he scores! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Portugal now just needing one.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's an imaginative pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Endo. Ito. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Time added on 4 minutes. Knocks it out wide. João Cancelo. Plays it in. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's having a go! And again! It's in! And right near the end, we have parity. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. And we are already back underway. Portugal displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Spread neatly.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Nagatomo. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he shoots! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Japan leading now. He's had a shot! And a neat finish.
Ha, չէ, բան եմ փորձում
Oh,
ապա։
beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks for business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Japan now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be...
He'll try from distance! Well read, and the danger is averted. And the pass is intercepted. Endo. Chance for Ito! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ruben Diaz. And it's Cancelo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we're halfway through extra time. So was this when the game was won? Logic and experience would certainly suggest that, but who knows what the game still has to offer.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? And they've been given a corner.
Ora soktuğum arında. Evet, perciò mi atmano zona. Rade gliara in Cesana.
Substituição para Portugal.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Número 3. Número 4. Número 7. Número 17. Vão dar os seus lugares.
Okazaki.
Número 10.
Japan have the chance to go the other way.
Número 44. Número 5. Número 18.
And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Kamada. That has not gone well. Ruben Neves. Joao Felix. Thinks about the shot. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's shifting through the gears here. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. Looking for options for movement. Pings it across. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Rafael Leao! He doesn't look too happy with that. Here's Ito. Nagatomo. Tries to header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a corner. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying.
Kağış bir pah pati helle bitti. Velvet snack suva. Pulte šutā pa čam karam. Kaini. Atkal me astam gam. Yeah, I'll kiss one of those. Yeah. मत हिलना मत ना Lovno. Preso bol. Dolny pod. Գնացինք։ Որս կապ չկա, չեմ դեռ։ Որս կոնկրվել եմ, որո։ Այ քեզ բա։ Ջուր խմենք։ Արայս ինչ բերեց արա։ Արա ջոգում ես այդքանի մեջից առաջի դիվիզիոնի մարդ բերեց։ Իմ բախտի իմ հետ ապը, ու առաջին խաղ։ Բայ քեզ բան։ Հալան, աչտե։ Լավ դու հետո։ Լավ թիմ ունենք։ Օհոհոհո։ Օրո։ Գազան թիմ ունենք։
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Netherlands against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Haaland raring to go here. He has been on fire of late.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say.
Tries from distance. Which in hindsight was probably just beyond him. Zico has it in a wide position. Tries to play it through. Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. Pele with the cross. Here's a shot! Now it's from Mario. Pirlo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Marras. Сколько чисто дается?
Belletti. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's had it taken off him. Romario. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted.
For the
goalkeeper. Still goalless at the moment.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Foot in. Looking for the run.
Neymar
looking to receive it in space. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. Bale in towards the back stick.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Big chance!
No.
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target. The Netherlands with the corner. They're first. Zico plays it short. And here's Zico. Oh, that's bad. And the shot! Goal! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Goulet really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Neymar. Referee's given a throw. Cafu is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Zico. Played out wide. Now that's well seen too.
Belletti.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's Kadiolu.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Elects to cross. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Gerrard. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Neymar aims beyond the defence. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! Barcelona are business. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
İyi.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And this is Pele, and he's picked out the run. And it's a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now.
Ara.
Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal, he's picked his way through. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Goulet to Gerrard. Haaland, someone who is excelling big time. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Passing nice and neat. And he shoots! Haaland!
Galan.
That is brilliant! About as smooth as
Galan
it gets. It was an absolute certainty. He just had to.
Neymar really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt...
It's Zico!
Oh,
the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's straight offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Yaya Toure. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's got the big chance! One-on-one! That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Well, his positioning was just spot on and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And smartly reclaimed. Gerrard. Goulet, that's destined for the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pirlo. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Schlotterbeck. Belletti.
Նշեց դուս որա։
Belletti going vertical. Some good work on the right flank here. Pelé. Well, that is a good challenge from him.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best
Որը
form of
լուբլուտ
defence.
յորա։ Որը ստավասի ենքան սիրուն տան, որ էլ շանս չմենա։
And it's Iniesta. Zico. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Goulet. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Romario. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! It's Relus, oh, he's been caught on it here.
The Netherlands really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9, Romario. Number 6, Yamal.
Pirlo.
Number 26, Iniesta.
Bullet never out of the action for very long.
14, Zico. Coming on the
Very
field,
much into the last
number
knockings.
24,
Looking for
Puskás.
options for movement.
Number 21,
Great ball. There's the
Johan
shot!
Cruyff. Number 20, Bullet. Number
Pirlo.
10, Ronaldinho. Substitution in progress. There will be 3 minutes
David
added
De Gea.
time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Առաջ չկարծավ տշնի։
Belletti. To Beckham.
Որը։
Now it's Ronaldinho. And that will be it.
Կրին։
What a terrific response it was to
Yeah,
adversity.
Rashid
What a
Division's marked it
fantastic
very well.
game from those players. What?
Մարդեք վերևերես արա, չգամաչում։ Օ։ Գազագյան էր։ Գազագյան էր արա։ Japan. Japonica. Tonali. Լավ չի էտի։
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time,
Well, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Kajolu. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Oh, it's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And it's Drogba. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kajolu. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, good. Not a bad try by any means.
Haaland really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Kajolu. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Costa Curta has been caught there, it's a foul. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, that's fabulous. Pele, lovely feet.
Oh, that's Charlie
It's a goal kick. The pass is intercepted. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Doué.
What?
Still goalless at the moment. Pele. And he had in mind that was not it. Trossard. Conte. Neymar. And he is deftly away. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Aha.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Schlosser!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a... Can he finish? Gerrard calmly anticipates. Belletti.
What a take, mate.
Schlotterbeck has quite the footballing brain. He's
I don't know
almost
that,
never
yeah.
outsmarted. Now it's Forlan, spread to the right. He's picked his way through. Schlotterbeck cuts it out. Doué. Tries to pass it through. Goulet. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he cuts out the supply.
Neymar clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Xabi Alonso was in no mood for any of that. And here's Forlan.
Yeah, what I want to make
He's
it
having
over.
a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Xabi Alonso clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Drogba might just make this. Pass somewhat off target. Kyle Walker. Great defending, strong and determined.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, good spread. Well timed, excellent interception. A probing pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24 será sustituido.
We're on the move again.
El dorsal 16.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that
It's
it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time.
Chance!
It's
in! It is an explosive start for the second half. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
First breakthrough.
Talk about the perfect time to score.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, And they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Japan are impressive. It's hit the crossbar. Akanji gets it clear. Looking for a runner. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Drogba. And it's Gerrard. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here. So the perfect chance to get one back. Pele! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He is through here. Fermin.
Japan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He has found the way through. Rijkaard defending his course stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pele. Xavi Alonso. Forlan. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Trossard.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Memphis Depay. Goulet. Here's Haaland. And this is Depay. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Goulet. Could move up a gear here. Played into space. Goulet. Fermin. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Pele. And it's Belletti. And he's gone searching crossfield. Memphis Depay going about things with real menace. He's got away, and that's a good intervention.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Memphis Depay, who does have an assist to his name. He's through here. He's on it. Can he get away? Trossard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Memphis Depay. Oh, well measured. Belletti. Haaland. And time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were at times cohesive, very...
Elə çələ aşxıdım. Absurdi janrից են սրան կապ։ Նոր 900 քանիորդ տեղին կրիմ ապը, նայ, երկրորդ դիվիզիոն։ Այ, absurdներ, absurdներ, absurdներ։ Սանով դժվար է կարանամ մտնամ առաջի ապրատերից։ Նայ, էլի առաջինից բերեց, նայ։ Որ այդքան մարդ կա ջոգում ես։ Երում կցում արանա, ինչ էրա կցում ապը։
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Goulet distributed tidily. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's come loose. He's found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for options for movement. And smartly reclaimed. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that is a little undercooked. Kadiolu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona are enjoying a lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Now it's Romario. And Romario! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho plays it short. And And there's the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Searching pass he's played there.
Gonna
Goulet
offside
gets
there.
flagged offside. Cafu. Roberto Carlos is herring after that one. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to tries one from range! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No way through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Cafu. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Can he get on the end of this?
What a
And it's been
pass.
played through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Չէր վազում արական, ովքեր չէր աշխատում զավը։ Հիմա իբրան։ Նայ, չի թեքնում արա։
That is good alertness. Ronaldinho. Threads one in. Spread neatly. It's a throw-in. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Գալանձեցին է, գալան։
Tunisia have their second corner now. Haaland!
Մեծ որը։
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho with the short one. That's a throw. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest.
Right.
Wing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Haaland! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cajolo.
Առաջտավի մարավորը սարավ գնում է։
Goulet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Cajolo drives forward on the overlap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for the run. Shoots! Ambitious ball here. Short changes him with that pass. Roberto Carlos. Pele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ի։
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Ay, boş qar, ինչ սանա մարա։ Սամաչում արայ։ Նայ չի թեքնում։
Varane. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
What a ball!
In no man's land. Here's a chance!
What a story.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cafu. Haaland. An individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that's well seen too. Played out to the left flank. And it's from Mario.
Whatever happens, that's...
He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well,
that's a booking. Always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Sorry.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out. So he's spotting something before playing it in. That was travelling. Schlotterbeck plays it long.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Tries to pass it through. Decent chance! This time surely! Goal! That is razor sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Haaland! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So the fourth quarter of the game.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
They've played it short. It's Nakamura! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Goulet. And here's Neymar. Foot in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
And that is out of play. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Nakamura. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, some tackle that. Gerrard. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal. Oh, now
Bana
here's an
çiğ
interesting
İtalya
matchup.
sarı bana.
Roberto Carlos. That's a little off
Vay
target.
yasın.
Cafu. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cafu. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away
Önümde
with
ne
it.
yani vurdu
Well,
İtalya.
I thought they got off lightly there. The
sorry.
odds were stacked against them.
Vay
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Kezban.
And that could set him on his way.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bullish header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Apăci.
Gyökeres.
Nie tapă.
And this is Romario.
Nie.
Romario!
Nie paluci ceapă.
And that really
Aturu
should have been
zevska
that.
teredu.
Romario really
Biz
thought
gene
he'd
vardı
scored to
deme
settle
çiğ
this
hatırlıyor,
contest,
Burak.
and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Sursaq qəribənq. Eso velores voçxara orası.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Aha.
Neymar.
And it's been taken short.
Salındı
And
ya.
here's Nakamura.
El dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos
Barcelona
Ah,
have the chance to go the other way.
por el dorsal 3. Drogba. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 4. Kagawa. Se va a realizar un
Roberto
cambio.
Carlos providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help
Ay
the quality.
pəti duman səs qırım var, ay pəti. Var. Görünməz qınıb kikis paçarıb qırım var orası. Nə qura talu. Heç gidə yamatırını.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be
Böyle
drastic
ne
and
uğrattı ya
quick.
orası.
Maybe the late show.
Now it's
Vah,
Tata.
paran ne
It's a
uğrattı
pretty
ya.
loose pass. He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! Oh, he's been
Ne
caught, and
yapmış?
it's come
Qınıb
back out
kikis
to him.
paçarıb qırım.
And he's stuck it away.
Baş İtalya yapır. Uğruşda qatarı. Qırıb. Qapçuni
The
babşı.
results are beyond doubt. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter,
Hey,
but I
courage
just
from
can't
both
help the
of them.
feeling that the
More
keeper
than-
should have done a better job.
Հələ չի թմարա
Full
օրը
stop.
կայնը մարա, ոնց խաղամարա։
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Habrá
Tunisia
4 minutos de
have
descuento.
surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Bernardo Silva, he saw the danger and he went crashing in. No foul, says the referee. Maldini, the man that is
I saw him
tenacity
better, man.
personified. There will be 4 extra minutes. And
Nə
we're
qurət
done.
tabi, bet.
Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered.
Մի հատ պաս չկարծանք տանք։ Մի հատ պաս ապա, էլի 2-0։ Այս զաղկումը չի աշխատում, է սաունտերի արա։ Եթե կայնը մարա ինքն իրան։ Ամեն կոտը խաղանք եթան կողոշեմ, ապա մեկը սաղ կրվել եմ, միջև վաղը ճարեմ թազա։ Լավ ուշեմ է արի։
So bring it on, hype, expectation, emotion, the game yet to kick off, the excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Աղա սաղտրես, նոր աղտր, խաղաղ։ Արը մտտվել ինչ են աղտր, ինչ են
And that gets things running. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Belletti. Showing great feet there. Goulet. It's Belletti. Batistuta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's good running with the ball. Spread it left. He's in plenty of space here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Rijkaard. He's got away. Schlotterbeck was in no mood for any of that. Messi. Both sides exercising caution for now. And it's Neymar driving forward. And he's managed to get free. Corner given.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. In with the challenge. And this is Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard cuts it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Neymar. Neymar is fouled.
Cam karım apı
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Disappointing,
Onların
very
da
disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pele does really well to win the ball there. Haaland proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
So we're still where we started right now. Kajolu. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Portugal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that...
He's having a shot! Yamal! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Terrific effort! Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And this is Van Basten. He has found the way through. And it's Arda Güler. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's decided to go for it. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Cannavaro. Neymar gets flagged offside. Dani Olmo. Well read, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
They
have every right to be.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Gerrard. And it's Neymar.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Neymar. There's the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break, all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Barcelona get the second half started. It's a searching pass. Kadiolu. And the pass is intercepted. Some really good ball movement. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Why is this?
Yamal's cross. Corner then. De Gea gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. And Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Portugal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And here's Neymar. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that is a look. Batistuta! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're back in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Van Basten being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better
He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Bojan coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Neymar. Batistuta. Timber. He's found a way through. Timber running with intent. Goulet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pelé looking to receive it in space.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Is there any support? He might not need it. He leaps for it. And a neat finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona drag themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, sweet feet. Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Raul getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. And it's Batistuta.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Beckham. He is through here. And they've been given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. In he goes again! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Kajolu. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? Oh, what has happened here? Beckham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, perfectly measured that. He's beaten the last man. Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Well, that is one way to stop him.
What sorry.
Kajolu gets across to intercept that.
And
we're done. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Այս մի կոմը չէր աշխատում, կնոպկեն այս մի կոմով էի խաղում։
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, crossbar! Oh, terrible. And he's following up! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Boca Juniors really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gnabry. Shot could be on. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, terrible mistake. Tries a shot! That's a decent clearance.
Չաշ թվում կնոպկեն
It's
այեցյանի
Tonali.
չեմ կարում պաստա մարա
Takes a shot! And
որ
again!
սարա մարա կնոպկի
And
պաճառը
yes,
կմի
it's
փոխել
there!
Սում են առաջ
They're level in a trice!
սարը վրա
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Schlotterbeck tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Tonali. Tonali has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. And it's Grealish. Nice sequence of passes this. Gnabry finding himself in space. Rijkaard plays it all the way forward. That has not gone well. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Messi. Messi. Now that's a fine challenge. So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Corner number 4 coming up here. Gnabry clears it away. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Gnabry. Haaland, very much the man of the moment. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Timber. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Gnabry. This is a promising build-up. That's a good ball. And he's got the beating of his man.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
No, that was never going to make it. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defense, though, able to hold on this time. Gnabry. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball, and he's quick to return it. Timber. Now Tonali. Passes short and sharp. Goulet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Tonali. Nicely spread. And this is Grealish. He has a look up. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gerrard spots it and intercepts. Goulet spread it left. He is through here. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Boca Juniors kick off the second half. We expected better, and so did he. And this is Lewandowski. Schlotterbeck wins the duel this time. Rijkaard. Messi. Nemecha. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Gnabry. Rijkaard. Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Lewandowski! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Belletti. Oh, can he get onto this? Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. And it's Tonali. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Timber. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is a little undercooked. Belletti. Messi. Driving forward. Now it's Goulet. No way through. Gnabry. And it's Gnabry. Now it's Messi. Gnabry. Now, can they get him away? Nemecha. Nemecha with the delivery. Goal! Boca Juniors! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And Messi! It's hit the upright. And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Belletti. No, that's been intercepted. Lewandowski touches it back. Tries to play it through. Lewandowski! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Gerrard. Dunk cuts it out. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. Opts for safety. Schlotterbeck. Dunk. Timber. Now Gnabry. Oh, well measured. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Why would it
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Concentration levels are very
But
good,
shit,
and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he's managed to get free. Lewandowski!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice looking ball. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.
Չի աշխատում ձախ լրիվ նայ չի ետում հորսրած դրա պետք է խաղամ էին նայ ինչ անեմ պուլտով խաղամ մի հատ դա մատը պուլտով խաղանք եթանք փոխանք պուլտ ինչ անենք չի աշխատում կլավել вообще всё ճուգում ես ոնց նիչա փագի մայտնես փչացած վիճակում Էլի առաջի դիվիզիոնի խաղացող բերեց
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
And that's definitely not his best. Kadiolu charging forward, the ball at his feet. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's had it taken off him. Haaland. Now he's got space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Van Basten. And it's Gerrard. Out towards the flank. That is good strength.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, it's terrific. Oh, this looks sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland. And he's managed to get free. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rafael Varane has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Goulet.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And it's been played through. He's in one. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Goulet, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Pele.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate as...
Kaka! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pele makes a move down the right. The ball has bounced loose now. Just eases him off the ball. Kaka. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Arda Güler. Kaka. Looking to play him in. And this is Owen. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that... Kaka! That is some save from De Gea! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's pulled back. Schlotterbeck with the clearance. Van Basten. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar. Tchouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Haaland. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Chips it through. And this is Van Basten. Kaka is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And this is Hullet. And it's Neymar. Goulet. And it's Gerrard. And Kadiolu. Goulet. Takes a shot! But he's left disappointed.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
This is Owen. That looks a cracking ball. And he... Big chance! He's delivered all right!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Cambio di giocatori.
That gets us going once more.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
This is Owen. He's got away.
But
he's gone backward here. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Italy have their second corner now. And it's been hooked away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Van Basten. Big chance, corner. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. Davids, can he spark a counter here? He has found the way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Barcelona still this single goal behind. Neymar scooting forward. Seedorf.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Hullet. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Arda Goulet. Goulet's cross. And he's taking no chances there. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Owen. Owen has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 23, Kaká. Numero 18, Owen. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22, Ronaldinho. Il numero 15. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Looking for options for movement. That is lovely. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Doué. Now it's Hullet. Gerrard gets over and intercepts. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Doué. And here's Yamal. Doué. He's picked his way through. A lot of space ahead of him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Seedorf. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that looks a decent ball. Doué. Kajolu. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nice touch.
Չեմ կարող, մեկ տրիսովոր եմ ապա, այդպես գլավով կարա յան, այդը չկարած։
Pass somewhat off target. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And he's picked out the run. No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Can he get it through? Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Italy are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. And a chance!
Italy can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Seedorf is fouled.
What is it? Это was
And it's Ronaldinho.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Ronaldinho powering forward here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That is ended up. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that will be it. Quite a game. One that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescent.